Have you ever stood up to go to the bathroom, and before you could close the door, your cat slipped in behind you? Or maybe you closed the door, and right away you heard soft scratching outside. Maybe a small meow too, like your cat was saying, "Why did you leave me out here?" A lot of people see this and laugh. They think their cat is just curious, just a little annoying, just doing something weird at the worst possible time. But the truth is, this behavior is usually not random. To your cat, the bathroom is not just a small room with a closed door. It can be the place where you are the most quiet, the easiest to watch, and the easiest to understand. It can also be the moment when your cat feels like it needs to be near you the most. Some cats follow you because they want attention. Some follow you because they do not like being shut out of a room. And some follow you for a deeper reason. They want to check if you are okay. By the end of this video, you will understand why some cats only sit outside the door, why some cats must come inside, and when this behavior is normal love, and when it may be a sign you should pay attention to. If your cat also shows up every time you go to the bathroom, leave a comment. What you thought was just a funny habit may usually be a special message from your cat. 1. Your cat feels safer coming close when you are sitting still. There is something funny that many cat owners have seen. In the living room, when you walk toward your cat, it may step back. When you bend down to hug it, it may move away. But in the bathroom, when you sit still, that same cat may walk right up to you, rub on your legs, stare at you, or even jump up close like it suddenly wants a lot of love. Many people think this is because cats like to bother us at the worst time. But in cat language, a person who is sitting still often feels much safer. Cats watch movement very carefully. To a cat, a body that is walking around, bending down fast, reaching out quickly, or moving too close can feel stressful, even if you are only trying to show love. But when you sit still in a small room, your body is easier to understand. You move less. You feel calmer. You feel less scary. That is not an accident. That is why the bathroom can become one of the few places where your cat feels safe enough to come closer without feeling nervous. It may sound a little sad, but it is also very sweet. It means your cat is choosing a moment when being near you feels easy and safe. So if your cat comes close at this time, do not grab it right away or hug it too tightly. Just keep your hand low, speak softly, and let your cat choose how close it wants to be. Sometimes trust starts with something very small. 2. Cats do not like closed doors because they do not want to be left out. You may have seen this before. You close the bathroom door, and right away your cat comes to the other side. A paw reaches under the door. Soft scratching starts. A small meow follows. It is almost like your cat is saying, "Why did you close the door on me?" Many people think this is just bad behavior. They think the cat wants to win. They think the cat is being stubborn. But to a cat, a closed door is not just a door. It is missing information. Cats like to know what is happening around them. They want to know where everyone is, which spaces are open, what sounds are changing, and what is going on outside their sight. When you are behind a closed door, your cat is not only being blocked. Your cat is also cut off from part of the world it usually watches. And for an animal that feels safer by knowing what is happening, that can feel upsetting. That is why some cats do not really need to do anything special inside the bathroom. They just do not like being left outside while something is happening behind the door, especially when that something is you. In your cat's daily life, you are not just a person in the house. You are part of the routine your cat knows very well. So if your cat reacts strongly when you close the door, do not think right away that it is being naughty. Your cat may simply be trying to feel like its world is normal again. 3. The bathroom is a fun and interesting place for cats. To people, the bathroom is just a normal room. It is a place we use every day, and it does not seem very exciting. But to your cat, the bathroom can be much more interesting than you think. First, there are the sounds, running water, soft echoes, the sound of paper moving, and the sound of the door opening and closing. To a cat, these are not boring sounds. They are new and interesting things to notice. Then there are the surfaces. The floor can feel cool on a hot day. The sink can feel smooth. The bathtub can be a nice place to jump up and look around. Even the way the room feels can be exciting for a cat. And many cats are very interested in water. Not every cat likes getting wet, but many cats like watching water move. They may like looking at drops in the sink or watching water run from the faucet. Long ago, wild cats were often careful about clean water, so this interest may still be part of cat behavior today. Then there is the toilet paper, the towels, the bath mat, the soap smells, and the warm steam from a shower. All of these things make the bathroom a room full of fun things to explore. So sometimes your cat does not only follow you into the bathroom because of you. Your cat may also love the room itself. You see a bathroom. Your cat sees a tiny world full of fun things. 4. Sometimes your cat is not just following you, but also watching over you. There is one kind of cat behavior that people often miss. Your cat comes into the bathroom with you, but not to get pet. It just sits there, quietly. Sometimes it faces the door. Sometimes it lies right by the doorway like a tiny guard. Sometimes it looks at you for a few seconds, then stays in place like it is doing an important job. Many people think this means nothing, but in a cat's natural instincts, times like eating, sleeping, resting, or using the bathroom are times when a body is less ready to protect itself. In the wild, those are moments when danger can happen more easily. Cats are very good at noticing when someone is in a weaker or more open moment. When you go into a small room, sit down, move less, turn away from the rest of the room, and stop paying attention to everything around you, your cat may see that as a special moment. Not because your cat understands everything like a human, but because, in a simple cat way, it can tell that you are not as active and alert as usual. So some cats choose to stay close, quietly, calmly, without asking for much. That does not always mean they are being your bodyguard like in a movie, but it can still be a very real kind of support. It is your cat's way of staying near you when you seem a little more open and you unprotected. 5. You may have accidentally taught your cat to follow you to the bathroom. A lot of cat behavior looks mysterious, but sometimes it starts from small things people do every day without noticing. Maybe this happens in your home. You wake up, you go to the bathroom. Then you come out and feed your cat. Or maybe when your cat comes into the bathroom, you smile, talk sweetly, and pet it. Little by little, your cat starts to connect these things together. Cats learn patterns very quickly. They do not think about it like people do, but they are very good at noticing that one thing often leads to another good thing. So your cat may learn this simple pattern. You go into the bathroom, then something nice happens. Maybe it gets attention. Maybe it gets food. Maybe it gets warm, happy time with you. That is why some cats show up at the bathroom door at the same time every day, almost like a furry little clock. They are not trying to bother you. They have just learned your daily routine very well. And honestly, that says something sweet too. It means your cat has been watching you closely. Your cat is not just living in the same house as you. It is learning your rhythm and living around it. So if you want your cat to follow you less, try changing the pattern a little. Do not always give the best attention or the most exciting reward right after you leave the bathroom. This can help your cat stop seeing that moment as the most important part of the day. 6. Some cats are really checking on your feelings. There are days when you are not doing anything very different. You just go into the bathroom, close the door, and sit quietly a little longer than usual. But your cat still comes. It does not ask to play. It does not make a mess. It just sits near you. It watches you. Sometimes it gives your leg a soft little touch, then stays there quietly, like it is waiting. Many people think cats do not care about human feelings. They think the cat is just passing by. But the truth is, cats notice very small changes in your body and your daily habits. Your cat may not understand sadness the way people do, but it can notice that your breathing is different. Your body looks more tired. You are quieter than usual. Your energy feels different. And the bathroom is a special place for this. It is quiet. There are fewer other sounds. You are sitting very still. For a cat, this makes it easier to watch you closely. That is why some cats do not follow you into the bathroom because they want attention. They follow you because they want to check if you are still okay. That sounds strange, but it is also very touching. In your cat's world, you are not just the person who gives food. You are part of what makes life feel safe and normal. So do not ignore those moments when your cat keeps showing up during your hardest days. In its own quiet way, your cat may be saying, I can tell something feels different. 7. When this is normal. And when it may be a warning sign. By now, you can probably see that when your cat follows you to the bathroom, it is usually normal. It may be a habit. It may be curiosity. It may be your cat wanting to stay close to you. It may simply be one small part of your daily life together. But there is one very important line to remember. Following you is not always just cute. If your cat never used to do this, but suddenly starts following you everywhere, crying more when it cannot find you, scratching the bathroom door hard, or staying close in a tense and worried way, you should not just think, my cat loves me more now. Sometimes it is not more love. Sometimes it is more stress. And if this behavior comes with other changes, you should pay even more attention. Maybe your cat is eating less. Maybe it is throwing up. Maybe it is using the litter box in a different way. Maybe it is hiding more, acting grumpy, licking too much, or suddenly becoming much more clingy than before. These changes can be signs of stress, pain, or a health problem. This is where many people get confused. They see a cat following them more and think it is being extra sweet. But sometimes that cat is not just being loving. Sometimes it is looking for comfort because something feels wrong inside its body or in its world. So always look at the full picture. If your cat follows you to the bathroom in a calm, happy, normal way, and nothing else seems wrong, that is usually okay. But if the behavior starts suddenly or comes with other strange changes, do not just guess. Think about your cat's health first. 9. How to have privacy without making your cat feel left behind. If you love your cat but still want some privacy, the most important thing is this. Do not make a closed door feel like a cold rejection. For many cats, the problem is not only that they cannot come in. The problem is that they are suddenly shut out of something that used to be part of their normal routine. So instead of just closing the door and ignoring the scratching outside, try giving your cat another choice. You can make a small waiting spot near the bathroom door, about 1 or 2 meters away. Put down a soft mat, a favorite toy, or a puzzle toy with a few treats inside. The goal is to help your cat feel that staying outside can still be safe and enjoyable. The next step is to change the pattern. If you always feed your cat right after leaving the bathroom, or only give it warm attention at that time, your cat may follow you even more. Try spreading attention, playtime, and rewards throughout the day so the bathroom moment does not feel like the most important one. You can also help your cat get used to a closed door slowly. Start by closing the door for just 1 to 3 seconds while your cat is busy eating a treat outside. Then open it again before your cat starts to worry or cry. Little by little, over many days, make the time a little longer. Do not try to teach your cat a lesson. Help your cat learn that a closed door does not mean abandonment. And if you still let your cat into the bathroom, always think about safety first. Close the toilet lid. Put away cleaning chemicals. Remove string, cotton swabs, hair ties, razors, and small things your cat could swallow. Next time your cat slips through the door, sits on the mat outside, or looks up at you in the smallest room in the house, you may not see it as just a funny habit anymore. Because the truth is, in a cat's world, very few things are completely random. A cat may follow you to the bathroom because you are sitting still, because a closed door makes you uncomfortable, because the room is full of sounds, smells, and interesting things, because you have turned that moment into part of your daily routine. And sometimes, because in your cat's eyes, that is a moment when you seem more open, more quiet, and more in need of company. That is not always love in the way people imagine it, but many times it is trust. It is connection. It is your cat quietly placing you inside its safe world. If you are starting to see that in your cat's world, you are not just the person who gives food, but also part of what feels safe and steady. Comment number 8. Sometimes the smallest things cats do can say the biggest things. Cats do not speak with words. They speak by choosing who they stay close to, by choosing which door they wait outside, by choosing where they show up when they need to feel sure again. And if your cat chooses to follow you even into a place that's private, then maybe in your cat's quiet little world, you are home.